Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
Welcome to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where two siblings talk about stuff so we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Jeremy, and right now I have hair from a Harley in my eyes. It's flying everywhere.
Woo!
I need to brush you again. Gee, I feel like there's a piece stuck like right here. Anyways,
Probably.
she's such a very whatever girl.
She's a gem.
Yes, she is. I do
An
love her
uncut
very
gem.
much. The other day, actually, I was telling my mom about this. Actually, I told Felicia and them at practice the other day. I was like, I left my door open the other day. Normally I close it, but I left it open, and I woke. My alarm went off for work, and I woke up, and she's just laying on my chest, staring at me. I tried to get up, and she dug her nails into my chest, and I had a mark because she did not want me to get up. She's like, "No, you're gonna
That's
lay
what
down."
He tells people it's from.
Wow, I knew you were gonna say that. She got mad at me, and then the same thing on Sunday when I tried to get up. I had the same thing before church. I tried to get up, and she got all mad at me again. She's like, "Wow." She didn't hiss at me, but she did get very upset that day. I had to kind of move her because I'm like, I'm gonna be late. She's like, "It's fine." Anyway, this is episode 70. We have made episode 70. Look at that, 70. And we are going to continue on with our Disney classic songs. This is part 2. This is the 90s.
Wow.
Look at that. Real
The
quick, shout out to our friends over at
Mike Cover.
Use code BigBuddy for 10% off.
Yes, please do. Head on over to our affiliated link down below.
And like we said in the last episode, this is being produced by Big Buddy Media.
Big Buddy.
We're very thankful to be on the roster of
Yes, thank you guys for
many
taking us
people.
on.
Yeah, I heard they also have Auto Illusions on there too, and Pointe Hope. So that's pretty crazy. So
Ooh,
they're starting to rank all of us up. Look at that.
look at that. Getting
Yeah.
everyone they can.
That's right, getting all the good people. Anyways, guess I'll let you start.
Okay. We got The Lion King obviously going and starting on in here. And classic song. Funny because one of the kids at work randomly started singing this
Right.
at work the other day. Funny sometimes how things just like, because obviously we're doing this episode and just things cross over.
Yep.
Weird. Anyways, the song is The Circle of Life.
It's the circle of life. Harley did not like that. That is such
Classic.
a banger.
And don't you just see that and just like you picture him holding it
I
up?
would do that to her, but she would be severely upset with me right now
I'll
if I
do
did
it right
that.
now.
No.
Why?
When she's like this, you just let her be.
Oh.
Otherwise, she gets upset.
I
She
think
just
if
wants to
you think of The Lion King, that's definitely one of the top songs
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're thinking about right there.
It's in my head right now.
It's in my head
It's a-
right
it's a
now.
banger.
You can also, if you go to Disney, why Jeremy doing that is making me feel like I have a hair in my eye.
It just, I'm like I don't know, man. I feel like her hair is like touched both of my eyes, and now my eyes are dry. My eyes have been dry today. I've been adding eye drops. So if I keep blink a bunch, it's because of her. I think I finally got it out. Anyway, you were saying with Disney.
If you go
There's
to
a
Disney,
fucking
they
hair right
actually
there.
you got to go to Animal Kingdom,
Mhm.
and they have a live performance with real people
That is right.
performing songs from The Lion King,
That is correct.
and you can see the song get performed live.
That is correct.
I know. I feel like there are some people, Animal Kingdom is their
Favorite.
top.
Mm-hmm.
Their top one, but for a lot of people, it's if they had to rank them, they would put Animal Kingdom at the bottom. Unrelated, I would just say I would need multiple.
I've only been
I
there
don't think I'd have
once.
to do all the parks
Mm-hmm.
to do Animal Kingdom because I'd have to do the other parks first.
Yeah. Like right now, we've been talking. If we went to a park right at this moment, Magic Kingdom.
Oh, definitely.
I said I don't know why I said, but it's more magical than the others.
it really
Right
is.
now, I feel like my top parks from the last few times we went would be Magic Kingdom. Like again, it changes, but right now it would be Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and then Animal Kingdom. Again, Animal Kingdom I went once.
Yeah, I think that's also the problem, and we kind of rushed through them.
Yeah,
But
Hollywood
if you go,
Studios
you could
because
see
that's the most
lions.
recent one that I went to. That's part of it too. And plus,
Mhm.
I don't know, I just love it. Now, if I went to Epcot more, because also there's more part. Plus, when we went to Epcot last, there was some stuff closed and stuff, and now they have more stuff. Like they have the new Tron ride. Oh no, Tron's at Magic Kingdom. Sorry, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride is what I meant, which is apparently is very good.
Yes.
I've not tried it.
Everyone says it's really good. I
Hmm.
know they dialed back because at first too many people were getting sick.
Oh, really? That's not good.
Yeah, they dialed it back and now they said it's better, but
Hmm.
I feel the way I am. I feel like I'd still get motion sickness, but it looks so cool. I want to try it.
They apparently have different songs and stuff on there too. So
Oh, and every song that they have on there, it's
banger.
fantastic.
Hmm.
I've never been on there, but from the track list I've heard. If anyone would like to sponsor a trip for us to go on out there so we can ride it, contact us.
Hmm. Let us
That's all I'm
know.
gonna say. But
Hmm.
anyways, for all that to say, the circle of life.
Another classic banger from that is "I Just Can't Wait to Be King."
Just can't wait
to
to be king. Makes you just think of him as the little
Yep.
cub going.
And then he saw his dad die.
Wow.
I bring that up because I seen a meme and it was like, how are people or why did he run away? And people are like, because he literally just had a whole song number. I just can't wait to be king, and all of a sudden his dad was dead. Like, think about
Yeah.
it.
Well, he didn't know it was gonna happen like that.
No, but they're saying that's just public opinion, man. That's how they get you.
But I was gonna say how that's just such a happy, like little,
It
like
is.
la la
It
la
is.
song.
It is a great song. I
And
hear
then
it right
that
now.
happens.
I heard the.
Funny thing is that I saw The Lion King when it first came out in theaters. For someone's birthday.
Was I there? No, I wasn't. You were at someone's
I went
birthday.
for someone's birthday party, and I don't really remember. The thing is, maybe I didn't even go. I remember getting ready to go and being in mom and dad's bedroom, and mom was like, "If there's scary parts, you can close your eyes." And I don't remember anything else.
Maybe you're that
Maybe I never went.
traumatized.
I don't know.
Oh, you should ask mom. Mom, comment down below if she went.
I think the person that I went to is now passed away. Yeah.
rest in
One
peace.
day, mom dropped it. I think she dropped it in the chat or to me. Thought you'd want to know. Laura's dead.
Oh, rest
Yeah.
in peace. That sucks.
Yes. Shows you never know. You never know.
Never know.
Just like he never knew because his brother killed him.
I still never seen the new one, Mufasa, yet.
Me either.
The live action. I need to see it. At first, I was like, "What is this about?" But I guess it's about like the backstory of like how Scar happened and all that. So I need to watch it.
Interesting. Well,
Good song though. Just can't wait to be king.
great song. And then that hits. And then what comes in? Be prepared. Is it a little, that's of course your little villain song. You always got to get the villain song in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, what? Be prepared for all this beep that's going to happen because,
Let her rip.
yeah, everything's going down. He's got all his scary little hyena people. He's got all his bones and stuff. Jamal does appreciate that song. He's always one. He loves villains. So, of course, that's
Yes,
one
he
of his
does.
top songs. And I just want to say, Disney, I appreciate you with the songs for always coming out. And I love definitely like when you got like full like orchestra bands. And
Oh,
that's what they be
definitely.
doing to do this. They got the strings, got some horns and stuff and sometimes in there. Not that I've never seen horns live, some little bits here and there. I would love to see a band perform with a great horn section.
Excuse me.
I would love to see that. I wonder if there's got to be, right? Live music and it's a live orchestra playing Disney songs.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fantastic.
I feel like there's something out there. There gotta be.
Oh, there's got to be.
Gotta
If you
be.
know, comment down below and let us know.
Let me Google it. Live Disney.
Orchestra.
I know every year somewhere in Chicago they do a live orchestra
Chicago.
with for Home Alone.
Really?
Oh yeah, the symphony also provides the orchestra for the Disney concert. A Dream is a Wish. It's called GR
Mm.
Symphony. Oh, there's some at the Kennedy Center. Disney concert, The Sound of Magic.
Well,
So we're gonna have to go.
I just remember. I was like, what was I supposed to get at the store earlier? And it was water. I didn't get it.
Oh,
Guess I'll have to get it this
Water.
weekend. Water.
it's not loading. Well, we'll look at that
Is
later.
that how I said it? Water?
You know what they say? Like this next song says, Hakuna Matata.
You know what they say? Hakuna Matata.
I always
What
like
a
that.
wonderful phrase.
I always like that meme where it's like, "Oh, your dad died. Oh, have you ever thought just not worrying about it?"
Because this is literally what it's about. Like,
Yep. Hakuna Matata.
what a wonderful phrase.
Meow.
Means no worries for the rest of your days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, your life's falling apart right now.
Hakuna Matata.
Stop worrying about it. What's your problem?
I have a shirt that says Hakuna Matata. I should have worn it. I didn't think about it.
You know they say that's the top shirt guys wear when they go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, you told me that before, and I always said that whenever I go next time, I'm gonna have to wear it.
You know what I think?
Except they wear a red one. I have a gray one.
Yeah, they do wear the
But
red.
Felicia's gonna say I'd have to buy a smaller size if I went.
Yeah, you do. I'm gonna tell Jamal next time he's stressed about something. Jamal, Hakuna Matata.
We'll see how well that goes.
What's his response gonna be? Comment down below and tell me what you think he's gonna say. I'll
Oh.
probably get a chance to say it today.
Mm-hmm. You should. Let us know. Film it if you can.
He's gonna say, "Why you want me to secretly be like?"
Yeah, just pretend like you're on your phone texting or something. And then say it, and then just put the phone on him.
Hey Jamal.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
Or you can be like, "Hey Jamal,
He's
Hakuna Matata."
gonna say, "What? What a wonderful phrase."
You love
Hakuna
it.
Matata.
Also a classic banger though.
It's really good. This next song also from The Lion King, and the funny thing is, this is a top song for Jeremy. If he says it is or not, he used to sing this all the time.
I remember it.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Can you feel the love tonight? True story. They used to play this on the radio. I remember we'd be doing dishes. And I
Back
legit
before
thought,
we had a dishwasher.
Yep,
We were the dishwasher.
Yeah, I remember we even had a chart of who'd wash dishes when. Like there were one day
One dry, one wash.
Yep, and it would flip flop. Anyways, I remember I used to think this was our Uncle Greg singing the song because he was singing it in the car. So I always thought it was Uncle Greg. I was like, Uncle Greg's on the radio.
Man, that guy's famous.
No one corrected me.
It did sound like him.
It did. That's the thing. I always thought it was Uncle Greg.
Like, man, I never
'Cause
knew my uncle was famous.
Yeah, because like he would just have it on the radio and he would just be belting it.
Oh, full on belting.
Yep. You're like, can you feel?
The thing too is he's driving during this.
Yeah, and he's doing that thing with his head. Can you feel?
With his eyes closed.
Yep, with his eyes closed. That'd be him. Just letting her rip.
And we're driving. Well, he's driving.
Yeah, there was some good memories, Uncle Greg, playing music like that. I remember he played Clarence Thomas's Patches with Papa in the car. Papa was in the front seat, and he's like, "Oh, this is your song, Dad." And he like cranked it almost as high as it can go, and he's singing, "Patches, I'm depending on you, son." Again, eyes closed, driving.
All the time.
Papa
He
just
was
sat there
feeling the
smiling.
music.
Yeah, Papa's probably like, "I'm gonna die today."
Today's the day.
But Can You Feel the Love Tonight? That is one out of all the Disney songs. That is legit one of my top songs. Funny thing about
So
this
good.
top song thing was we've been talking about. Yesterday in the band chat we are talking about All American Rejects. Because if you don't know, they've been going around the country and playing like small shows in people's backyards and stuff.
What's up with their name though? Because sometimes I see it just as the Rejects.
The Rejects is their Instagram handle.
Oh, I thought they got rid of America.
No, it's All American
All
Rejects.
American.
So they've had it just I think it's because their name is so long. The All American Rejects. Anyways, they've been playing smaller shows, and then Brandon gave us top 3. I was like, "Oh, that's a good song." And then Felicia started listing them. And Felicia's like, "I thought Jimmy was gonna list his songs. I never did." I'm like, "Cause there's just so many." And then
It's all of them.
Felicia did say something funny though. Your little pickup line thing you had. Do you remember what it was?
I could go back and look because I
say-
worded it so well.
I'm saying you should word it because it's hilarious. But anyway, point being is
band
All
chat.
American Rejects, fantastic. We were talking. On the way home from my dad's house, I listened to some of the songs on the first album. And I'm like, this is a banger. To me, their first album like is near and dear to my heart because that reminds me
Really
of
good.
like Dad driving me to and like from basketball and stuff like that. And that's just whole album. That's back in the day, legit. This is how old that album is. It makes me feel old. Is we had this portable CD player with the cassette you put into the van or the cassette player.
yeah.
That's like we didn't even have a CD player back then. That's like how old this was.
I found the line.
Okay.
Brandon just said how Jeremy says hype. If you ask him his favorite color, he's eventually going to list all of them, right?
Yeah, pretty
Every one
much.
that he knows.
Mhm.
And I said Jeremy's line to girls after he lists all of them. He'll say, "My favorite is whatever one you like, because my favorite everything is you."
Mm-hmm. Comment down below if I should try that out and see how it works.
Yeah. The thing is that I feel like you're gonna fumble it.
Yep.
You're like, my favorite is every. Oh, damn,
One
that's
second,
not-
hold on.
Hold on.
Okay, this. I'll just do it
My
through
sister
text.
came up with this. Like your sister came up with it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's really good though. Oh, found it. Okay. Then say it. Oh, also, I like to pause to say it's over by the time this is airing, but today is Luna Tuna's birthday.
Happy birthday, Luna Tuna.
Happy birthday, Luna.
What'd she get to do today?
She had ooh, you get the balloons. She had, of course, her cup and some wet food. You know she loves the wet food. And love and attention. Her favorite thing.
She loves love and
She got
attention.
upset the other day because I came out in the morning and she jumped up and like didn't mean to, but she scratched me. I was like, Luna,
Oof.
ow. So what does she do? She goes down in front of me and just bows down. I'm so
Aw.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Poor
So
Luna.
Luna, get up. I'm so sorry. She's a very sensitive girl.
Yes, she is, but we love her very much.
Of course.
That's a very good dog right there. We're gonna switch it up and go to Pocahontas. Pocahontas, and steady as the beating
Jeremy.
drum, which is the opening.
Yeah, it is. The thing, Pocahontas is really good, and
I haven't watched that
did.
in forever.
Oh, I haven't seen it in forever either. But I feel like everyone is so like
I feel
says
like
that
we need to
it's
have
so
a
like
Disney movie night.
controversial. Oh, we definitely need to.
We still need to watch Tangled with Brandon. Brandon told me he has another
What's
movie we need to
Brandon?
watch. I forget. He said he has a
The
list.
scary movie.
Yeah, there's some other one. I know it's Speak to Me. He said there's another one that he wants us to watch, but Tangled is still on the list. I'm like,
I thought it was
we're
Talk to Me. Speak
talk
to
to me. That's it. Just talk to me. But since he's switching shifts, we should be able to have some movie time then or something.
Me. We hope so.
Anyway, not to cut you off.
Oh, and I don't remember if said in the beginning, but we are having an announcement at the end of this.
We did not. So yeah.
Oh. Whoopsies. Hey guys, we're going to have an announcement pretty soon once we're done talking about
I
this.
meant to, but then we started and I forgot.
God, the whole thing is here so we don't forget, and Jeremy forgot.
Yeah,
But we do have an announcement, special announcement. Maybe Jeremy can put it at the bottom of the screen in the opening. Special announcement towards the second half of the video.
do it now, Jeremy. All right, he should take care of it now.
Okay, thanks, Jeremy. But I was gonna say, I feel a lot of people they want to talk about the real story of Pocahontas, and they say it's controversial because like she was like a child or something, and the white guy was like older or whatever.
Really, I haven't heard of
So
that.
what? It's a big thing.
I just didn't pay
But I
attention.
always thought she looked so cool when I was little. I'm like, dang, she's little. Oh,
Mhm.
speaking of that, after this list, I want to touch on a part of my dream I had last night because it was just, you ever had a dream you're like, that was really weird.
Yeah, the other night.
Well, yeah, it's like your dream that you
I
had the
can
other night.
bring that up too.
Let's talk about some of our dreams.
Yeah.
But I'll continue on and say also from Pocahontas, Just Around the River Bend. How good is that song? Just
Very good.
around the river bend.
This makes me
Jeremy
miss
goes,
Disney even more.
"Ooh."
I miss Disney very, very much.
I have to say, it has been, I don't know if the saying is heavy on my heart, but it feels very heavy on my heart.
It does.
Just I don't want to call it longing, but you know what I mean? Just like,
Life just gets in the
damn,
way, man.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
I need to be rich. And
We legit almost booked a cruise last year, and then we weren't able to make it happen.
I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to cry in that moment. I was on the verge.
I was stressed out from wanting to book it, but also seeing the monetary effect it was going to have. And then Jamal was just like, what if we just did this instead? We're like, actually, we'd save a lot of money. Okay. Then afterwards, like, oh, this is nice. But same time, it's like, damn, we could have been on a
It's not
cruise
the
ship right
same.
now. One of these days. Maybe, I'm hoping maybe next year because I don't see it happening this year.
No.
No, maybe next year. We'll cross our fingers.
Very busy.
We'll see if Big Buddy Media can sponsor it.
Big Buddy.
Big Buddy.
I gotta say, I feel like our June is
Slam pack. Yeah, we pretty much got
jam-packed.
something every single weekend until like the end of June.
Yeah. There's even some stuff during the week.
Your
All
birthday's
fun
coming up
stuff
too.
though, is what I have to say.
Your birthday's coming up.
Man, my birthday.
Got any plans for your birthday? What you're thinking of eating?
No, the thing
Something good.
is, obviously, what I want to do on my birthday, I cannot do.
Which is, I assume, go to Florida and go to Disney. Can you imagine if we got to go to Disney on your birthday? Then you could wear the pin that says, "It's my birthday."
Oh, I would love it.
We've gone close to my birthday, but
But isn't it something that'd just be so magical to be there on your birthday?
yep.
Get your
So if you
Starbucks.
if you wanna
If you want me to be happy.
if you want her to be happy on her birthday,
I'm gonna
comment
say
down
this.
below.
I would, for my birthday, it's on Friday, and I do have to say, people are like, "Ooh, Friday the 13th." I love when it's on a Friday. I like Friday the 13th. I think it's cool. 13 is my favorite number.
11's mine because
well,
my birthday and stuff.
but I do have to say, I like when it's on the day. I'm not even lying. I would, if there was a cheap flight, I
Mhm.
would take that first like 5 a.m. flight
There
out,
you
go to Disney for the day, and fly out that night late. I would stay the whole day.
Damn.
I would.
Excuse me. Like, I mean, Friday the 13th, I usually don't care too much, but one of the last ones, I just remember it was a bad day at work, and then I had a tooth that, remember, the dentist was like, oh, this filling is about to, like, let loose, and my mistake, I decided to eat corn nuts, and I broke the tooth in half. Thankfully, it wasn't painful, but I did have to have, like, a big crack in the tooth for, like, a week and a half before they get me in. Then I had to get a cap.
That could have happened on any day.
I know, but it was like one of those things where stuff just kept happening throughout the day. I remember even telling a coworker, like, man, today's Friday the 13th has been crazy. I remember he was doing something. I walked out there. I was like, yeah, I remember how I mentioned this before. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I just cracked my tooth in there. He's like, ooh. I'm like, yep. I'm like, so there we go. Add it to the list today.
Mm-mm.
But Friday the 13th usually aren't too bad. I know if people usually watch scary movies and stuff. I usually don't.
I would definitely go to Disney on that day,
So
though.
would I.
Imagine this. It had to be
Yes.
Magic Kingdom for my
Yes,
birthday.
I'm down.
It would have to. Imagine me sitting there, drinking my Starbucks and a treat, sitting on that hub grass.
With a Dole Whip,
Oh yeah, Adult Whip too.
especially on your birthday. You can get a special fancy one.
I would love that. But
So
anyways,
she's saying, Doug, if you want to sponsor her birthday, let her know.
anyone do? All you gotta. I just need the money, and I can go.
There you go.
Well,
Ooh,
the thing is also
what
I
if you
need
went to
to
Disney, but
board
then
the
also
dogs.
you get to, yeah, it's true. You guys also got to golf at a Disney resort on your birthday.
I don't have time for all that.
When your break for Disney in
On my
between.
break, I'll just go to the park and eat
Let's
my
do it.
birthday snacks.
Let's do it.
I'm down. Who wants to sponsor my life? Oh, imagine this.
Okay.
Someone buys me a Disney annual pass. All I have to do is get the plane ticket.
Actually, we were talking about that literally before we started recording. That's not
I'd
like the
get the
Netflix thing there.
Huh?
That's not like the Netflix thing
Ooh,
there.
maybe I am Netflix.
If you were, you'd have a lot more money.
Then I wouldn't be complaining about this. What was I saying? Oh,
I used to say, Felicia and I
know
used
what
to
I was
talk
saying.
about this for years. If we had the annual pass, we would. If we
I
had,
would get the lowest grade. I
yeah,
don't need the
we
high
get
grade.
the annual pass, and then we would just fly. Because people do that. They buy the annual pass. They don't live in Florida, and then fly out for the day and come back.
Mm-hmm.
I do that.
Yeah, we'll do the math. How many times do you have to go to make it worth it?
That's a good question. What's the cheapest one they got?
I'm not sure. While you do that, I'll talk about. Oh no, it's your song. My song, your song.
Mine.
Your
It's the
song.
last one, so I guess I might as well say it. And that is "Colors of the Wind," also from
I
Pocahontas.
used to love that song. And that was definitely the song. Like when I think of Pocahontas, I think of like the colors that they had in that movie. Like the turquoise, like the terracotta color. There was like this purplish color, not like a real purple, different. And it was all like the leaves of those colors that was flowing through. All the colors of the wind. I also do appreciate Pocahontas because she is one of those princesses that doesn't have that like super like high pitched like
Mm-hmm.
singing song voice, more of like, I don't want to say deeper, but more of like a caramely thicker. I do appreciate it.
Right.
That's a good song. I should listen to that. I'll put it on my playlist and listen to it.
You
I'm going to
should.
sing that in Uncle Greg fashion as I drive, but I won't close my eyes. I'll be safe. What's Jeremy doing?
She
Sounds
got
like
upset that I was rubbing her belly, so she's trying to scratch me, but I'm just hitting her
Oh.
her little paws. No.
But Pocahontas,
No.
man.
No.
I'm gonna look it up
Good
right
kitty
now.
cat. Anyway, yeah, very good. Very, very good. I only see one Disney pass, and there's only one. And it's $15.49.
Wait, can you only get the tiers if you live there?
I guess so.
What? Type it in and see. Florida or resident, whatever. Because I know for a fact I've watched plenty of Disney vlogs to know that there's tiers.
There's an annual pass and there's an accredit pass. What's the difference?
There's like something with blackout dates, and I thought there was 3
Mhm.
different levels.
I only see one. Oh, there it is. Florida. Yeah, they're only Florida residents only. What?
All right,
The cheapest Florida Disney pass is $4.69.
an annual?
Yeah.
Shut the up.
What do
What?
you get up to blah blah blah. Blackout dates is on weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and during peak holiday, whatever.
So you can't go on the weekends at all.
No, so
unless you
that
buy a
wouldn't work for
ticket.
me. Or you get the pirate pass. What's the difference in this one? During peak and holiday periods, that wouldn't work for me either. And the sorcerer pass, that one on select days. Oh, so there's that or the one that's available to all guests, which is the most expensive, and there's 0 blackout days.
But I know for the sorcerer ones, I think
Or
it's just
it says they have a thing where you can pay $130 per month for 12 months with 0 APR. But the thing is, by the time you paid that off, you'd have to start again. So
yeah. I was gonna say I know for the sorcerer one, I think it's just like a week here and there during the holidays you can't go. But if you really wanted to go during that week of Christmas when you know
Mhm.
it's gonna be packed, you
Right.
could buy a regular
I mean,
ticket.
if I lived in Florida, I probably would just start out with the smallest one. But the only
You
thing is,
wouldn't go on the weekends.
that's the thing though. Blackout days on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, actually, that wouldn't work for me. Never mind. I
Because
take it
whenever you
back.
want to go on the weekend, you have to buy a real ticket.
Yeah, screw that. Yep, all the blackout days are there. Yep, screw that. I'm good.
You gonna be a pirate boy?
Let's see. Incredipad.
Okay, here. I'll give you this, Jeremy.
I'm going
Here's
my
what you can
birthday,
do. You go on your
which
birthday.
is a Tuesday.
The thing is, you have to be a
You
resident.
can book all the way up until next May.
Till a year in advance.
I'm
All
listening.
we need to do
Just get a place
buy
there.
a cheap trailer.
I was gonna say, Felicia used to bring this up all the time.
I did. I used to always be like, guys, all we got to do is buy a real cheap thing.
Yeah, but then if you think about that, the money you'd be spending to have that compared to what you just pay if you just had the regular thing, it would be like more.
I don't know.
Felicia said, I'm just trying to get this.
Well, you wouldn't have to pay for a hotel.
That's true. Excuse me.
Get a trailer because say there's no grass there, you ain't got to worry about upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
Just thought.
for whatever reason, the first week of June for the Pirate Pass is all blocked out. You can't even go. The 2nd through the 6th. You already can't go this weekend if you wanted to. Oh, Memorial Day weekend. So any holidays, basically, you
Oh.
can't. What about July? Oh, yeah, 4th of July. Oh, never mind. That's the first week of July. It's 4th of July weekend. That makes sense.
So they don't
Wow.
show
Oh, the
up.
week before and after Christmas, completely blocked out.
What about the next level up? What's the price difference between Pirates and Sorcerer?
A couple $100. Same thing, Christmas, you can't with Sorcerer.
So at that point, you might as well get Sorcerer.
Well, Sorcerer, you can't go during Christmas or any holidays.
But you could buy. I think you would only go that exact week of Christmas if you live there and you had like people
Right.
in town.
But the only week
But then you could buy
the only
your
we
own
can get is the
ticket.
Incredipass, though.
Which is 1,500.
1,600 and change after.
1,600.
If I went enough, so let's just figure this out. So let me get,
Jeremy said, "You're all gonna help us try to get this."
let's see. I think it was this. We'll divide that by. I'll just say 180 because that's. We'll say 175 for tickets. If you did that, that would mean you need to go 9.5 times in the year to make it worth it. Damn. That's a lot. Yeah. I'm saying I could do like 2 or 3, but it's not worth it then.
That's
Unless you just start going more. Comment down below what we should do. Maybe if we start getting enough, Big Buddy Media starts getting its feet off the ground with some stuff, maybe we can afford it. Look at that.
Yeah. So we're all just looking
Business
at you.
expense.
Business. Before I go ahead and reveal part of our announcement, I'll talk a little bit about my dream I
Okay,
had
go ahead.
last night.
I had a dream last night.
Okay. If you want to be that person, you can close your eyes so you can picture this. So in this dream, I'm in the woods. Picture a multi-level woods. You know what I mean? Like there's paths on multiple levels. The light is filtering through the trees, very majestic looking, right? I'm up on one of the top levels. There's the rocks like in Wisconsin Dells.
Yes. That's what I was
let me get
picturing.
all
That's what I was
close here.
picturing, actually. Please don't.
So there's rocks there, right?
Mhm.
And I'm on this big one walking, and then I see there's about a 12-foot gap to the next one. And I'm like, it's a dream, right? So I'm like, I could jump it. Then I look, and there's this like rusty pipe in between. We're up very high, and it's like jagged and all crooked and stuff. And I'm like, I could do it. So I go to do it, and as I get to the other side, I notice someone was following me. I don't know for other people. For me, when I woke up, this was kind of emotional. So I look behind me, and it's me as a child. Kind of weird, right?
That's interesting.
So
It's got to mean something.
yeah, I have been trying to, for the past at least year, try to heal my inner child. It's a very long journey. But I will say, I think I was about, I want to say 6, 7, or 8 years old in this dream. And I'm like, come on, let's go. So I was like, you can do it. So my younger self starts to come across, almost gets to where I'm at, slips, is holding on, right? It's
Mhm.
got his hands here and like freaking out. Help me, help me, help me. I go to grab her wrist. I'll just call her her. It's easier. Grab her wrist, right? But I can't get a grip and she's slipping and falling. So I had to dig my nails into her, right? And I got her to pull up and I pulled her up and I put her on the thing and I saved her. Tell me, right? That's been fucking with my head all day.
Yep.
Like, God, I know that means something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, which I was on what I thought was the top level, but now I'm looking up across. There's creeks and stuff in here too. And I look over, there's a level up even higher. And I'm like, oh, a white pony. That's weird. But then I look and I'm like, that's not a pony. It's a unicorn.
Really?
Bizarre dream. I don't know. The thing with the unicorn's weird. Just the thing with the child thing is the thing that's just, I don't want to say it's been bugging me today, but kind of like, huh. I don't know. So that was my dream last night. Section of it anyways, but yeah. I need dream interpreters.
Yeah,
I can
used to-
imagine
I used
what
to
I
go to
would
Dream
think.
Moods for all that.
Oh, I used to all the time. I can imagine what I think it means.
It means whatever the hell you want it to mean.
Well, I think my inner child wants to go to Disney. Who
think
can
so,
pay
too.
for it? Please contact me down below. Anyways, Jeremy, you want to talk about your weird dream you had the other night?
It's just something that was like in there. So I had this dream. I don't remember what was going on or nothing. All of a sudden, I look over, and Mother Teresa is there.
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa. I don't remember much about the dream. I just remember something in there, like her holding something, and it said something like it's him or me. Is something that she said like on a paper. I was like, what? And then I woke up. I was like, what the was that all about?
What does that mean? It's him or me?
I don't know. I never found out because I went to ask and then I woke up.
Don't the dreams like just
I tried to
bugging you?
Google and it's like, oh, it said something about what Mother Mary could mean or whatever. I'm like, I am just clueless over here.
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa. What does that mean, people? Let me know.
It's him or me. What does that mean?
Huh?
You said it said on there it's him or me.
I don't know. So someone should let me know.
Please contact.
Please
down
contact
below.
me down. Comment down below.
Big Buddy.
Big Buddy. Big
Uh,
Buddy.
So, anyways, I will say, welcome. It's time for the big announcement.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get the laser beams going.
That's not lasers. That's confetti.
Oh, is it this? This?
Yeah.
There it is. Laser
Time for the
beams.
announcement. Now, I will say we're not fully doing the full announcement. Wow, really, guys? Yeah, it's gonna come in sections.
That's how we do
so
it here.
It's time for the announcement. What we will be announcing today is coming up soon is, so we don't forget, that's me and Jeremy. We'll be going on a
Business trip.
business trip. That's right. We'll be going on a business trip. We have some things to take care of outside of the state. We will be flying to get there. So we'll be making some content while we are out there.
What we say about that? We say Bo from Superstore.
We have content to make. And not even just for this, for some of our other stuff too. We'll have some content to make.
Just a short and little business trip.
Short, of course. Wish it was
Short and
longer, but
sweet.
sometimes, yeah, the business trips are shorter. Like I said, we just have some stuff to take care of outside the state, and gosh, I don't know. Like we said, it is short, so I don't.
Short and
Maybe we
sweet.
have to go back, and it might be one of those things. We end up having to go back to take care of more stuff. I don't
Could
know.
be.
Can't tell you. I mean, I could, but I won't. Maybe next week we can announce where it's at. I don't know. I have to wait so we get proper approval.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we're looking to our manager or CEO for that.
Excuse me. Oof.
Geez. But I'll have to get in touch with them to see when we can announce it
Yeah.
fully. But yeah, so you can go ahead and comment down below if you want to guess. We will not tell you if you guessed right or wrong
No,
until it's fully announced.
that's right.
So go ahead and comment down below.
comment down below.
Hello.
Because that's how we do it here.
Yes, we do. I don't think we had any other birthdays to bring up this week.
Not this week, no.
No.
Next week we will, but not this week.
Yeah. May's already dwindling down, which is wild to me. I feel like May just started. We're getting into June. We're gonna have a lot of things, like I said before, to talk about in June because we're gonna have a lot of stuff coming up.
Yes.
Obviously some birthdays. Obviously some business trips. Obviously
Could be
some
multiple.
fun things we're gonna do. It's the summer of George.
That's right.
I had told someone that, and they had just laughed, and I felt the need to explain what it was. I don't know if you've ever seen Seinfeld, but I've seen
I
Seinfeld.
have, maybe many
Okay.
times.
Well, I just meant I didn't know if the other people did. I was actually telling that when I was telling Mickey we were going to his show, and I said
Yeah.
something about the summer of George, and that's when I felt like I needed to explain myself. And he's like, I've seen Seinfeld multiple times. I quote it all the time. I said, okay, I just felt like I needed to make sure that you didn't think that I was just
Some
saying my
crazy
name was
person.
George. Yeah.
I feel like if you don't know that by now, even by the memes, I mean.
I just felt
So
the need to explain
Felicia also
myself.
just dropped something else we're doing, which is we're gonna go to Summerfest a few times this year.
Yes, super excited.
There will be
So
some content. I'm
excited.
gonna vlog. That's the plan.
Oh yeah.
So
The funny thing, yeah, is well, there's like he said, it's more than
there will
once,
be
but
there will be
one
vlog.
we have been
there will,
invited out.
there will be vlogs. Hopefully I didn't show that. There will be vlogs.
Blur it out.
I'll just switch to the other camera. Jeremy, if this is you, go back real quick and double check some things.
Beep beep beep.
I
That'd be
lost my train of
hilarious.
thought. I'm all out of sorts now. I forgot.
Vlogs. Summerfest.
Oh my god, I forgot what I was gonna say.
He said there will be vlogs
Yeah,
at Summerfest.
I was gonna say something else. I don't remember.
Oh,
Oh, there's gonna be vlogs at Summerfest. I don't remember what I was gonna say now because
Oh
I
yeah.
scared myself there for a second.
He got scared.
Oh boy, yeah. So Summerfest, there'll be some
boy.
vlogs. Oh, wear earplugs when you go to shows.
Yes. Don't think that you're like, oh, I'm too cool to wear them. I'm gonna
No,
tell you,
you're an
the
idiot.
sound quality is you're actually gonna be able to hear better with the
Yep,
earplugs in.
that is a fact. I even wear high fidelity earplugs, so it's even better.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to hear better, and you're not gonna be laying in bed that night hearing.
No. I remember that. I remember when we started finally wearing earplugs, or if we remember them, like we did shows with Dad. I remember taking out the earplugs at the end of the night, and people were just talking, and I'd just be like, "Whoa, that feels weird." But your ears aren't ringing at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Especially when we did multiple days at Summerfest, we didn't have earplugs. It's like, man,
Just bah, 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 bah. You
you
can't
feel
even
the
like.
bass, though.
I feel like
You gotta
you can't
yell.
even
You lose your
feel it.
voice too because you gotta like yell at each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I gonna have a
Something
voice that day after?
something cool that happened today, because this kind of ties into it, was Yellow Card announced that they're releasing a single and a video next week on the
Oh,
28th.
yeah.
So make sure you check
Yeah.
that out. Pointe Hope did comment and asked them that they could do a backyard show, and Yellow Card and the bass player liked it. So did the violinist Josh and John.
Ooh,
So
Sean
that pretty
too.
much means it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it means
That
it's
means
gonna
it's a
happen.
thing.
That means it's a thing. And then John already said that he would offer his services to play drums for Yellow Card, since they don't have an official guy. They have a touring drummer. I'm like, what if Travis Barker's there? He said, we can take turns. I said, John's gonna be like, hey, Travis,
Could you scoot down?
you can sit this one out. I was waiting Thaddeus to comment, don't worry, you'll get a turn. But he
You'll
never
get a
did. He must be
turn.
at work still.
Do you
But
think
yeah,
that
that's
he'll
pretty
bring
much gonna happen.
his wife Courtney?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Any show I've seen like around there, she usually ends up showing up. Would you enjoy that?
I'd talk to her, but the thing is that,
What if she brought the camera crew for her show?
oh god, I'd have to go get my hair and makeup professionally done. My problem is, I know Tatiana, Jeremy's worse at this than me. It's just the way that she talks. And Jeremy's really bad at it, picking up people's
Oh, yep.
accents without even noticing.
Yep.
I've seen Jeremy do this with an Asian accent before.
What?
Yes.
Oh no.
On the cruise.
Oh.
I know obviously like a southern accent.
That one still
Yeah.
comes out here and there.
I wonder. I think mine's pretty good. Remember that one time we
You
went
just
to
turned
the
into a
thing?
Valley girl, like Pedro Pascal.
Valley. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Did you see for
Pedro.
the episode, which we could talk about that real quick, the episode of The Last of Us from last week?
It
It was
was
sad. Very good. It was his last episode of the
really
season,
rough.
so they had a big thing, and instead of saying The Last of Us, they put a piece of tape over us and said The Last of Pedro.
Do you know a lot of people? I don't know if you've seen the video where he was partying with the glow stick,
Yes.
and he
Yeah, I
took
didn't
them
realize
to
at first
lick
that was
it.
from The Last of Us until I seen another
I
angle and
didn't
it said.
either.
So I seen an angle and it said The Last of Pedro. I was like, oh, that
The
makes
thing is
sense.
that he's getting male haters on that
I bet he is.
because they're talking about his
It's people
sexuality.
who are insecure, is what it is.
People are like, that is clearly just a guy who is secure with who he is, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh, he's with guys
Beep
and all
beep
this, and
beep.
yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
But like,
I did
what
that
does
song. I
it
had to bleep it out.
matter?
I'm just gonna say this: if you have a problem with that, you are an insecure man. Get
You're
over it.
insecure,
Get over yourself.
and if you're a
It's
man and you
2025.
don't think that
Okay.
you'd be with Pedro,
It's
you're insecure.
2025. Get over
Get with
yourself.
Pedro.
Yeah,
It's
get with Pedro.
2025.
Okay.
Oh, do you know what the thing is?
What?
I almost posted on my story, but I didn't.
Mhm.
It's like the summer. It was like, what
The
is
Summer of
it?
Pedro?
It is, but it's like Peaches, Pedro Pascal, and public libraries. I don't know why that's the thing.
Felicia's obsessed with Pedro Pascal.
He's everywhere. There's nothing wrong
It's your
with him.
algorithm.
I can't help what they show me. I saw this. Okay, he has some couple movies coming out. Obviously, I'm going to see Fantastic Four. He's
Mhm.
in this romance movie. Obviously, I'm going to see that.
Oh, is that
But
the one with Chris Evans?
yeah,
Yep. That. And the other man trying to get my attention. Wow.
Pedro Pascal.
I want to see the movie just because Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal are in it.
They made so many good memes from their
They
little
did.
photo shoot. They
That's
had
that's
there.
how come I want to see it, because I seen all the memes. I'm like, I want to see it.
Tatiana already told me that she's definitely going.
I bet.
Well, oh, here it is. It says, this summer we are eating peaches. We are loving Pedro Pascal. We are going to public libraries.
There you go. You can post
They
it
have
now.
multiple ones. They have one like this.
There, that's the best one to post right there.
Charles can be like, what? Pedro Pascal? The funny thing is that we have posted our new reel over on
You should go
Pointe
check
Hope.
out.
Go ahead and check it out. But in the beginning, Jeremy said that goes out to you, Pedro. Funny
That
thing
started
is,
because it was a joke, by the way, and we decided to keep it in. They're like,
we
need to
talk
keep
about
it in.
Pedro. If you're listening, we talk about you every band practice.
Yeah, we do now.
You should stop by sometime. Tatiana will give you a Coke Zero from the fridge down the stairs. So I heard Jamal was like watching videos, right? And you can hear him swiping.
Mhm.
And I heard him play like the first few seconds, and then I heard him swipe away. And I said, hey, that was our reel. He said, yeah, just Jeremy playing guitar. I said, watch the whole thing. What the Jamal? So anyways, that's when he eventually went back and watched it. And he said, who the is Pedro? I said, oh,
So he just saw me playing guitar and just like, boop, gone.
yeah.
Disrespect, Jamal.
That's what I thought. But then
Disrespect.
he watched it, and that's when he was like, who's Pedro? And I was like, oh, I don't know, that guy in The Last of Us. And he said, oh,
Wow.
yeah. But that's who he is.
You're downplaying it though.
What do you want me to say?
That's your new obsession.
He's not my new obsession. He's just everywhere. I can't help what they show me.
That sounds like song lyrics right there. He's my new obsession. He's just everywhere.
You said he's not my, yeah, he's not, let me write that down. He's not my new obsession. He's just everywhere
Yep.
to me.
I'm gonna write
Hold
that
on.
down too. I might
I'm writing
steal
it
that
down
too.
right now.
I'm writing it down as well. Let's go
He's
back.
not
here.
my new obsession.
I'll say you're not my new obsession. You're just everywhere.
He's just everywhere to me. Pedro Pascal. Please contact
Ooh,
me.
I'm stealing that because that's a very good
Imagine this. Imagine going to Disney.
line. And
with
Pedro Pascal's there.
Pedro.
I'm sitting
oh
here.
My God,
oh my
he
god!
seems so fun.
I was sitting here. Oh my god!
Oh my God. I hope he would want to talk like that all day. Oh my God.
What if he'd be like, "Hey, do you
Some
want to join my
Starbucks?
private tour?"
Okay, where are we going?
Disney. Like he has like the private person.
Oh, I thought you meant he was going on a tour and I would join him.
No, sure.
Yes, I will join you.
I don't know why every week we aren't talking about Pedro Pascal, but here we are.
Here you are.
Felicia's
Where are
obsessed.
you? Or as I say in that thing, where are you? Oh, no, I say, Brandon says, Pedro, where are you? And I say, Pedro, what are you doing there?
Hold on, let me play that part just so everyone. You gotta go watch it yourself though.
Yes, you should. Go give us a look.
Our other reel has 29.5 thousand views.
Crazy that I feel like we're going to hit
That's how it
30.
starts.
Pascal, the song was out to you.
This song was requested by a person on TikTok, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to you. Do you hear me, Mo? I said, good. Damn.
We did.
Unfortunately, I forgot my mic that day.
Me too. Well, actually, I didn't, but in solidarity with Felicia, I didn't use it. Let me get this part right here at the end. I like the
there,
part where where
Pedro?
Brandon said, Pedro.
Pedro.
Pedro. I told him, I was like, there's another take I could have used, but I like the ending of that, so I kept it.
With Pedro.
Mhm.
Funny thing is that when we were talking about him, Pedro, if you're watching this, you have no idea how many times we talk about you, even at family events. There was that one,
True.
and we were talking about him, and Tatiana was talking about him, and Mom said, Tatiana, he's 50. And Tatiana said, so? She reminded me of Jeremy at the birthday show. Your parents are here. So?
Yeah.
He's 50. So? You know how they say in that one song? You
What?
know I like my a little bit
Bit
older.
older.
That's
we
what
need to add that.
Tatiana
We need to
was
add that back
saying.
to the set list right there.
We need to add that back.
Yeah. But yeah, this is our Pedro Pascal part of the show. Tatiana's gonna have to make us art for Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal.
It's
something
time
like that.
for the
Pedro
it has to be
Pascal. Pedro
something with a
Pascal
P,
corner.
right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say corner, but I
Pedro
want something with
Pascal. Something with the P. PPP. Triple P.
Pedro Pascal party. I don't know.
Sure. Anyway, anything else you want to talk about, or is Pedro Pascal it?
I think he was it.
Make sure you head over to Mike Cover. Use our code BigBuddy
Yes.
to get 10% off. I almost said 15, but no, it's 10. That's Magic
10%
Candle
off?
Company has 15.
Yes.
And W Energy is 10.
That's right. Head on over to all those things.
Pointe Hope, check out all our stuff.
Yeah, get us to 30K on that one reel, guys.
And that,
I
if
know
you
you
get us
can
to
do it.
30K, we'll post another music reel.
Ooh.
Maybe there's
think
some
you
in the
guys could
works.
do
Who
it.
knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Part of our business trip is actually going to include some reels. So think about that way.
So
We're already started working on them, which reminds me, you need to send me the thing of how the reels are going so I can set them up ahead of time so we know what to do.
the thing is that I need to see the clips
Mm.
to know. Because
Excuse
I
me.
definitely, I obviously write everything out for the reels beforehand,
Right.
but that one for sure
Maybe
needs
I'll
to
just
be,
make one video and put all the clips in there that I know we're
That'll
going to
do.
use, and then I'll just send it and
Um,
we'll figure it out from there.
that one needs to be done because, like we said, it's a short business trip, and
Mhm.
we need to be able to just knock it out.
Bam, bam, bam. Even though it was going to be like a little vacation, but it ended up being like a little business trip, which is fine. You know,
Oh, I have no
work
problem
and play at
with
the same
it.
time. Yeah. Plus, technically,
It's fun.
yeah. Plus, technically, for me, whatever trip I go on is technically also in a way a business trip because I vlog every single time. That's part of my business, the content. So
So
I'm just
there you
saying.
go. Well, I'm saying
IRS.
it's not,
I'm just saying, it's a business trip. Okay.
it's not like we have business to attend where we're sitting in conferences for hours.
but it is
or
part of our businesses. Big
Yeah.
Buddy Media said so. So
they told us to head on out, so we're
Mhm.
heading out.
that's right.
What can you do?
Bags are packed,
Uh,
almost ready to go.
Yo, yeah. So comment down below. Let us also know if you have another Disney song that we didn't touch on today. Oh, a song we didn't touch on today. Let us know about that. And
Next week will be the aughts. That should be 2000 to like 2010-ish.
yes, we're gonna get there.
In there.
Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, say something say something you did for yourself this week. I read some of my book.
What did I do this week?
And I did that.
I don't have to think about it. I know I did
Um,
something.
Oh, and I don't think I did the thing I was supposed to do.
No,
I
you
know I'm
didn't.
supposed to do it.
Mhm.
Where you're supposed to compliment a guy because apparently that they like that.
I didn't either, so it's okay. Okay, we'll do it again. Line it up again because I looked at the video. No one commented about it, so
Compliment a man. He doesn't even have to be in your life. Maybe you walk past a dude and you're like, say something nice, okay? Like I said before, there's no
it
reason
doesn't have to be physical.
No, and it doesn't have to be like, "Ooh, no, no, no," like you're flirting with them. Make somebody's day, okay?
Yeah, they'll think about it for the rest of their life.
The rest of their life. So do that,
Mhm.
and then do something for yourself.
Yep.
And that's all you need to do. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and check us out on Pointe Hope with an E as well. Wee! And join back in for next week, and we can talk more about our upcoming business trip. Until then, we are So We Don't Forget. I'm Felicia.
I'm Jeremy.
Toodles.
Toodly doo.
I know you're off duty, but
But
even your
blue
booty-
jeans, that beautiful booty don't quit.
Talk about a